Can we get to 100 subscribers by the end of March? That would just be phenomenal.
Cassiopeia.
What a terribly boring rock this is. Oh well, I won't be here long. Why this Isaac settled here? Don't know, don't care. Too bad for him that he's between me and the ultra-rare fermium deposit I need for Genesis. The quantum jamming tech I've deployed in orbit should give me all the privacy I need here. Shall I use my bandwidth to jumpstart my factories, or my quanta generation?
Do I still have... what happens if I now click factories? Okay, nothing. Good. Welcome everybody to another video of Ashes of the Singularity against Isaac and this substrate, who's already got quite a bit of a defense setup. Of course, because they're the substrate and their AI and all, they tend to get a bit of a head start. I start off by, well, sending this unit there. Replays are bad. This where one didn't end up capturing the power generator, so I'm going to send a archer from the factory to this power generator. In order to take it over. In the meantime, I can already construct my radioactive extractor. Am I going to destroy the PHC traitor, which is a optional objective? Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that. It has been, well, over a month since I played this, so it's kind of new for me as well. I'm sending in some archers to this radioactive deposit, and I already had a brute and archer take this power generator. And from the looks of it, I am going with 2 archers, 1 brute in my factory. And I don't send this archer forward for some reason. Okay, well, I am concentrating them now, so maybe I will. Well, this engineer should already go up, which it isn't yet. Okay, now it is. Then I'm going to push to the middle node, which is quite important, even though it has only got 1 metal extractor. The reason why I find this very important is because this is the only choke point for Isaac to get to my place. Just like this is, and all of these pretty much are for the substrate. So in a perfect world, I would get to this node as well, because that would give me the most amount of income I could realistically get. But of course, against this substrate that's not going to work, because they will be there first.
The fermium is protected by a nexus. Wait, a substrate nexus? Whichever monster controls it seems to not be paying attention to this world. This Isaac character is trying to boost his signal through my jamming. Not to the PHC, but to his friend here.
At the moment, I'm still going to the radioactives, and
he's cleverer than I gave him credit for. He seeded my jamming with viral quantum tunneling routines. I've only got about 5 minutes before the substrate hears about what's going on here. Time to go to work.
So, my jamming integrity is at 100%. right now, but that will go down. And I don't know why it is a, like, objective place, because I don't really, well, just like defend your nexus, but that kind of makes sense. Let's see, why do you have it right there instead of like on the nexus? I don't know. And from the looks of it, Isaac could be going into some air, and first of all a Pan Air Scout, but you could have constructed that using your nexus, of course. Then I'm going to this power generator, and not even specifically just to capture it for my own gain, but rather in order to have it not be a part of Isaac. Here on the top left I have taken this radioactive deposit, but not these two metal deposits, which are quite important because they have 4 metal each. I have also started constructing some armories. Well, at least one for now, but it will be a couple soon. Which I think are on like Zeus, Athena, I think. We have a little bit of a battle over here against Isaac, and he has a medic. How much will he help? I don't know. The medic is down, so I should be able to win this against a Hermes. Okay, I was flanked and therefore I didn't live. I will speed it up because, well, the video would be 53 minutes otherwise. And especially here in the beginning and the far end isn't really interesting. Now here, I am starting to use some medics. I don't know what a good unit composition is, but I tried to use it, and, well, I was starting to get a couple of medics up. Here, another fight against Isaac, which I win because, well, I had a couple of Athena and even some medics this time. Not something I am used to, but I did have it.
What is going on here? Who are...
Wait. Samuel?
Samuel? I thought I was the only one who could detect the element, much less had a use for it. I shouldn't be surprised that your hubris would lead you here, but it would seem that I still have more to learn about your kind.
Your kind? Ha! That's cute. But okay, it's not some substrate, it's the substrate. I am going to turn it back to 2 times speed right now, because as you could have seen here, even with the little bit of aggression from Isaac, and I had a couple of fights against the substrate already, or should I say Haalee. Isaac is fortifying his positions, and so was I. And I will keep this engineer, but I shouldn't keep it there. That's a big force from Haalee. Yeah, really is. Although these are capacitors, I think. And these are some sky things. So I don't exactly know how strong the force is against my units. Well, of course, strong enough to take this small force down. And another nice little zombie Avenger. They're going to take my power generator. Watch out. And I am fortifying with at least 2 Smarties over here. and I've got quite a good army ready, especially with this Zeus, 2 Zeus, against all of these frigates, and even a Athena for the couple of Avengers. And of course, if you remember, Avengers are good against frigates. I didn't have that many frigates. What's up with this? Was it destroyed? Or am I upgrading it? And does that just not work well for replay again? I don't know. And I am pushing into Isaac's place against some Smarty system. You sure? You sure that's not Smarty system? We are going to lose this, but by how much? Actually, are we? These are just a couple of frigates. I have still got a Zeus. A dead Zeus, but still a Zeus. Another fight against a same kind of substrate army, so I should be able to win this. And I will, against a couple of capacitors, we can win. Of course we can. Still a couple of zombies, like this zombie brute. Okay, sure. I am in fact the only person who is, well, not floating that many resources. I mean, of course the substrate isn't, but they can't. Another fight against Isaac as well, but not that big of a fight. They have got a dread launch. Okay, and they've got another army. So I guess I will lose this place, won't I? Especially with those Athena in the back line. These Smarty systems are down very soon. And against that dread launch. Okay, well, here lost a little bit of another force from substrate. And I am pushing in with a couple of units again. Or am I? Because this is still quite a decent force from the enemy. But no, I am pushing in because I got some frigates as well. In the meantime, I had actually taken over these 2 metal extractors. And the substrate are pushing through. They are getting hauled back, but a couple of Martis are managing to get through. Not that big of a deal, because of course it's against, or like they're going into Isaac's base and not into mine. But I don't know if I saw those. Another fight against a same kind of substrate army. Again, quite good against frigates, not that good against cruisers. And no, they didn't get past. Definitely not. Ha. Okay, those are zombies again. Yeah, because a couple of Zeus can't take down a frigate? That doesn't make sense. At least it's a nice light show. But yeah, you should really take everything with a grain of salt. Yeah, well, look at the army which is over here. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it? In the meantime, I was pushing through here. These units I might have actually missed. Honestly speaking, I may have missed those. I may have. But no, this doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. How do you get such a big force against my units all across here? Especially not because I'm still pushing through. No, that doesn't make sense, and I'm not going to believe this army is here. And they're even fighting Isaac, it looks like. They definitely are. Meaning that Isaac and the substrate were not actually friends, but they were. And I'm pretty sure they also sent some turrets over to each other. Which is only possible if you are friends. Over here I will have to retreat, and here I might lose. That's not a dread launch. Yeah, no, this doesn't make any sense. Friends fighting against each other? No, that doesn't make sense, please. I will say it's a very good light show. Maybe a nice background, but no. Just no. This isn't true. And therefore I will speed up to 8 times speed because nothing really happens. Zoomed out like this. I push through without seeing these armies because they weren't there. Don't manage to take this over probably. Oh no, I will, because there were only anti-air. And my first Hyperion is ready to go. This whole cluster, yeah, no, that's just not right. And here against one of those small armies. And my Hyperion is still level 1, but halfway to level 2. This isn't going to work, guys. This just, no. No. Shift delete. Hyperion is on its own, but I think, yeah, that's what I mean. I request a lot of medics, and they're going to be built here because I was building a factory over there. Now I ended up pushing through with everything, and I had a new teammate. It was called Substrate. This is my new teammate. Yeah, look, they're all following me. It's my new teammate. And here we are in the enemy's base. But for now I will retreat. Also build a armory, and here we have another small force. Will easily be taken down. But did you see that? That was a nuclear strike, or whatever it's called. That does 5,000 damage. There is my Prometheus. And in fact, my next dreadnought is halfway there already. Big old fools over there, big old fools over there, although those are mainly frigates. And here we have 2 dreadnoughts and a whole bunch of medics. In fact, 17 of them. Cleaning up this base as if it's nothing, because it is nothing. Taking down turrets one by one. These dreadnoughts will not like it. And now just focus on the Nexus and they will die. To 2 times speed. taking down everything. Because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to take down everything, as I said. The enemy has still got 2 more places here. One which pretty much doesn't have anything, and one which has quite a bit at the moment. But soon it won't have anything either. Is this where we finally take down the Nexus? Is it? Well, it certainly looks like it. Couple of shots in, but well done that you made it this far into the video. But that's all I'm going to have for today.
Proceeds. The PHC is going to win this war against the substrate if I have to drag them kicking and screaming the whole way.
And I'll see you in another video. Bye.